with me, Michelle. I'm going to be reacting to a selected movie. This is from Raga, and he's new to, not really to Patreon, but he's new in this tier where he gets to select movies for me to watch. So, believe it or not, this is another Denzel Washington movie that I've not seen. Tom Hanks is in it, and it's called Philadelphia, so it has to happen in Philadelphia, but I don't know the story. I've heard of it, just like I've heard of other movies. I'm not going to name them because then y'all be like, she hadn't seen this, she hadn't seen that. What? So, I have not seen this movie, but I mean, if those two actors act together, like, I don't mind if they're both in the film, but you know how sometimes there's a story going on, then there's a side story going on. Because I don't know, like, I don't know if this is a mystery. I don't know if this is a drama. I'd love to see them on screen together, so that's what I'm hoping for. But all in all, I'm excited to see this movie because it's been out since the 90s. I mean, I was having kids in the 90s. I was getting married, I was having kids. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't seeing movies. So anyway, we're all going to watch this together. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go have as many openings as the other one. Nope. Just try star. When I have the option to put subtitles on, I think I'm going to try and start doing that. Maybe not a lot. It gives me a headache. But, did that say condemnation? He's so slick. Do y'all work together as lawyers or against each other? No justice, no peace. Well, that's comforting. Oh, no.
Your blood work came back this morning. I'm going to come back in a few minutes and talk to you about it. All right?
I'll be right here.
He's fighting cancer.
You sure I'm not underdressed for this? Charles.
I don't think I've ever seen him with little curly hair.
Couldn't find his way around copyright law with a map.
Don't say copyright around me.
Well, apparently the fellas at Highline
Triggers me. I see him all the time.
Why, as of 9:03 this night.
If they don't know he's sick,
10 days before we have to file. All right, 10 days on line 4, Bob. Oh,
and
Walter.
if they find out,
Thank you.
they won't want him to be partnering.
Thank you. Yeah, thank
So, over here, you try this.
I got
Who's
it.
doing this? A blind person?
you. Shadow, you don't think this is just a little too orange for me?
Well, okay, it's...
Oh, ow.
Andy.
What hurts? What hurts?
Excuse me.
He's not getting better. What?
Does anybody want a bagel?
What is going on?
I'm trying to help your partner here, okay? Okay. Hey, you're not a member of his immediate family. I'm not? I could have you removed from the ER.
Really?
Look. He's
Why's the doctor look
upset.
evil?
He's sorry.
No, don't apologize for me, okay?
That's
Okay,
me.
he's not sorry.
Don't
Let's do
apologize.
this. Let's find out what the blood worked. Judge Tate, Kendall Construction.
How long has it been?
Innocuous.
How
are you? What happened to your face?
I have AIDS.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, he just came out and said it too.
Can I sit down?
Did you see him step back? Y'all, AIDS was like Corona now. Nobody knew.
Oh, look at this. You have a new baby.
Nobody knew how it spread. Nobody knew who got it. Nobody knew how to treat it. People were dying
little
from
baby
it.
girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah, thank you, Beckett. I'm real excited about it. Listen,
I thought he had cancer. That's all.
what can I do for you?
I've been fired by Wyatt Wheeler. Plan on bringing a wrongful termination suit against Charles Wheeler and his partners.
They found out.
You want to sue Wyatt, Wheeler, Hellerman, Tetlow, and Brown?
Correct. I'm seeking representation.
Wow.
Continue.
Andy, before we begin, I'd just like to say that everyone in this room is your friend.
Shut up.
If you had lost confidence in me, why'd you give me the Highline suit?
Andy, you nearly blew the entire case, for Christ's sakes.
No, we
that
didn't.
alone is inexcusable. It would have been catastrophic for us.
I want to know who took it off the desk.
No, don't say that to her.
When you think about it, those guys pumping up together trying to be macho and I mean, you know, I can't stand that shit. Hey, I'm being totally honest with you, okay?
Oh, yeah, you are.
All right. I got a question for you.
You don't like black people in this section? God, we got black people, we got AIDS. We got any disabled people on here that we can... Oh. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. I'm just sick of people sometimes. I've had enough. He is there.
Sir? This is the supplement. You're right. There is a section on HIV-related discrimination.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Privacy and discretion. Just don't. Don't make him move. You offered it and he said no.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable in a research room?
I'm getting angry. I mean, I didn't see anybody tattle, except for that one worker that walked by and was looking at
No.
Denzel, but
Would it make you more comfortable?
yes, that's what he means.
The partners deducing that you have AIDS and terminating you on the basis of that conclusion.
Yeah, why would they
That's a good point.
think it's that? I didn't know there were sores or lesions, as he's saying. Did they go all over your body? Did they start on your face? Like, chicken pox always starts like on your
Partner who spotted the
chest
lesion.
and stomach.
Walter
Like,
Kenton.
The Federal Vocational Rehabilitation Act of 1973 prohibits discrimination against otherwise qualified handicapped persons who are able to perform the duties required by their employment. Although the ruling did not address the specific issue of HIV and AIDS discrimination,
Subsequent decisions have held that AIDS is protected as a handicap under law, not only because of the physical
he
limitations
looks
it
so
imposes,
bad.
but because the prejudice surrounding AIDS exacts a social death which precedes
this is before we had the cure.
the
You know.
actual physical one.
It's we can stop it now at HIV, right? Because they got the. But this is before that, obviously.
this is the essence of discrimination. Formulating opinions about others not based on their individual merits, but rather on their membership in a group with assumed characteristics.
It's going to help.
How you doing? How are you? Very good, very good. Welcome. Summons for you. Take a look at it. Have a good day. Hey, Dr. J, how are you? I love you, man. You're the best. You're the best. If you ever need a lawyer for anything, you give me a call. Slip and fall, accidents, anything, let me know. See you in court. What do you got?
Beckett doesn't want to go to court. He's looking for a quick, tasty settlement.
A jury might decide that he has a case.
Fight
Wait
it.
a minute.
It's based on a true story?
Confidence, not because he has AIDS.
Didn't say it.
You didn't know he was sick, did you, Bob?
Holy shit, did you, Bob?
Get out of my face.
No, not really.
I thought he had cancer, so
Today's a good day.
lawnmower.
Megan, keep that up. You're doing a great job. I gotta say hello to Ronnie.
She knows something. She knows he's sick. Statue of him on top of that building. 7 months later. See, we keep jumping time. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Where are we?
forget everything you've seen on television and in the movies. There's not going to be any last-minute surprise witnesses. Nobody's going to break down on the stand with a tearful confession. You're going to be presented
Facts.
simple fact.
Yeah.
Andrew Beckett was fired. You'll hear 2 explanations for why he was fired. Ours and theirs.
His hair's growing back.
Because his lifestyle, his reckless behavior, has cut short his life. And in his
He's staring at
anger,
her.
his rage, he is lashing out. And he wants someone to pay. Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Mr. Laird, when I approached you about being a witness at this trial, you gave sworn testimony in a deposition. Is that correct?
That's correct.
In that deposition, you said that you were impressed and delighted with the quality of Andrew Beckett's work. Do you recall saying that?
Don't look at them. It's written down. Did you say it or not?
In all honesty, I was delighted with certain aspects of Andy's efforts.
That's not what you said.
He hasn't changed his mind. He's amplified his answer. Objection sustained.
Oh, it's going to be like that. Oh, how much did they pay him? Okay.
Glorious document saying anything about all straight men are created equal. I believe it says all men are created equal, Angela.
You're goddamn right.
I know he's being a lawyer right now.
If we found that their
I'm sure his
was discriminatory, they could no longer do
true
business.
deep down feelings are still what he said to his wife.
That's not funny. Let me tell you something. These people make me sick, Philco. But a law's been broken.
Okay, that answered my question.
You remember the law, don't you?
Tutti Fruttis make me sick, too.
Spinnaker, is it
people make
true
me
that
sick.
you were... Have you ever felt discriminated against at Wyatt Wheeler?
Well, yes.
In what way?
Well,
black
Mr.
woman.
Wheeler's secretary, Lydia, said that Mr. Wheeler had a problem with my earrings.
Really?
Apparently, Mr. Wheeler felt that they were too ethnic, is the word she used, and she told me that he said that he would like it if I wore something a little less garish, a little smaller, and more American.
What'd you say?
I said my earrings are American. They're African American.
She's like,
I don't pick up people in drugstores every day.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's why he said this is so important. Yes, he goes to Penn State and he plays ball.
You think I'm gay?
Aren't you?
What's the matter with you? I look gay to you?
Well, does he?
Do I look gay to you?
Yeah.
Joe, relax.
No, what do you mean relax? You know how to kick your ass.
Take it as a compliment, jeez.
You know, that is exactly the kind of bullshit that makes people hate you a little.
Asshole.
No, you're the asshole, buddy.
No, Joe, you're the asshole. And Joe, you just messed up a whole bunch of stuff now that they got to put back up.
Did you have anything to do with this file being misplaced?
Absolutely not.
Well, he called him
Are
all
you
frantic.
a homosexual?
What?
Are you a homosexual? Answer the question. Are you a homo? Are you a a punk, queen, pillow biter, fairy, booty snatcher, rump roaster? Are you gay?
Objection!
Order.
Where did this come from?
I
Suddenly
don't know.
counsel's attacking his own witness?
Yeah.
Mr. Collins' sexual
him.
orientation has nothing to do with this case.
He's not answering.
Please have a seat,
He
Mr.
must,
Need.
he must be gay, but that explosion, everybody is...
Would you approach the bench, Mr. Miller?
Yeah, please. Now he's mad because he's being associated with him because he's been on TV representing him.
Because this case is not just about AIDS, is it? So let's talk about what this case is really all about. The general public's hatred, our loathing, our fear of homosexuals. And how that climate of hatred and fear translated into the firing of this particular homosexual. My client, Andrew Beckett.
So that outburst
Please have a seat, Mr. Miller.
was to make that point. Oh, they're hosting a party?
Hi, Andrew. Hi, Miguel.
Hey! Oh, Joe Miller.
They're dressed like they're in the Navy. That drained him. He don't have time for Q&As. Bless him. He needed to get all that out. Well, it's not always fair.
What I love the most about the law
What?
Yes.
is that every now and again, not often, but occasionally, you get to be a part of justice being done. It really is quite a thrill when that happens.
Thank you, Andrew.
Some people have lost some sight of that. He's not feeling good.
Did your doctor ever tell you to reduce stress?
He's not feeling good.
Long hours and stressful working conditions might damage the immune system and speed up your illness?
I didn't even think about
My
that.
doctor mentioned the impact AIDS,
Stress affects everything.
My doctor mentioned the impact that stress could have on the immune system.
Have you ever been to the Stallion Showcase Cinema on 21st Street?
I've been to
Stallion Cinema Show on what?
that.
Have you ever had sex with anyone in that theater?
I'm Robert. Andy.
Yes. Once.
When? Approximately what year did that event take place?
The gay plague, the
He's
gay
about to
cancer.
pass out because of this
We
stress.
didn't know how you could get it.
Right.
Or that it killed you.
Right. He's about to faint.
Do you have any lesions on your face at this time?
One. Here. All right, by my ear.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes, you may.
Why? You gonna show him that he has more than that, or what are we doing? You better win this case.
Remembering that you're under oath, answering truthfully, can you see the lesions on your face in this mirror from 3 feet away? Answering truthfully.
Well, we gotta be 6 feet away from each other at this point.
At the time I was fired, I had 4 lesions, and they were much bigger.
Could you answer the question, please?
No, I can't really see.
No. No more questions, Your Honor.
I think this would be a good time to break for the day.
I think so
Reconvene
too.
in the morning. Mr. Beckett, can you go on for 5 minutes?
Without her, yes.
Yes. May I borrow your mirror, please?
Dressing him out. I love him.
Andrew.
He's doing a Perry Mason thing. I mean, Matlock.
Do you have any lesions on any part of your body
I'm gonna
at
use
this time
your example
that
for me.
resemble the lesions you had on your face at the time that you were fired?
Yes. On my torso.
Objection, Your Honor. It would unfairly influence the jury.
Your Honor, if Andrew was forced to use a wheelchair due to his illness, would the defense ask him to park it outside because it would unfairly influence the jury? Come on, we're talking about AIDS. We're talking about lesions. Let's see what we're talking about.
Let's talk about it. I don't know what. I don't understand why we have to show his poor mother. He's probably got an undershirt on under that. No, he doesn't. Oh, honey.
Andrew, can you see the lesions on your chest in this mirror?
Yes.
That's how big they were at the time. I just hate that he
Do you
had
swear
to,
to
like,
tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
that's so demeaning.
I do.
Like, so.
Please be seated.
But he proved his point, so haha. Assholes.
For absolute clarity.
Yeah, 24
Did you
hours before,
fire
probably.
Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS?
No, I did not fire Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS.
Perjury.
Andrew Beckett.
Oh no. He's gonna
And
faint.
then, most importantly, why you eventually asked him to leave.
He can't breathe.
But ultimately, we could no longer ignore the gap between the reality and the promise.
Mr. Miller?
Objection. Your Honor, objection.
All right, Mr. Miller. That'll be sufficient.
I think.
Mr. Wheeler, you are magnificent.
Yeah, you rehearsed it great.
You are my hero. Andrew is right. You are the greatest.
That was
Are you gay?
practice.
Objection?
How dare you? Witness will kindly answer. No, I am not a homosexual.
Why not?
Isn't it true that when you realized Andrew Beckett, your golden boy, your future senior partner, was gay and had AIDS, it drove a stake of fear right through your heterosexual heart?
Yes.
Remembering all the hugs and the handshakes, the intimate moments in the sauna, the friendly pats on the backside that you and Andrew exchanged, black guys exchanged sometime, it made you say,
Read your Bible, Mr. Miller.
What's happening?
Old and the New Testament. Pretty valuable rules in there.
Oh, he's gonna leave.
Excuse me.
Andrew?
Excuse me. I can't see.
I knew it!
It's not working. No, it is making it work.
Did you notice any changes whatsoever in Andrew's appearance over the...
They are saying that he wasn't a good lawyer, that he was mediocre. And the fact that they gave him the most important lawsuit that they ever had for one of their most important clients, now they say that that doesn't prove anything because that was just a test. Or am I going to give that assignment to my best pilot? My sharpest, my most experienced, my Top Gun, the very best I got.
I was just gonna say, Top Gun.
I just don't get that. Would somebody please explain it to me? Like I'm a 6-year-old?
Turn number 6.
I agree.
He may win this case, but I don't think he's gonna, like he said.
Turn number 8. Agree.
3 days
Turn
later.
number 9.
Oh,
I agree. Turn number
still in
10.
the hospital.
I disagree. Turn number 11.
I agree.
Turn number 12.
Agree.
And for punitive damages, we award $4,782,000.
You may record the verdict. Everyone remains seated until the jury is removed.
Oh, shut up.
Congratulations, Mr. Miller. I'll see you at the appeal.
Congratulations. Thank you. Well done.
Go ahead. You want to lose more? Because that's what we'll go for if you don't shut up.
Man.
I mean, he's going to die, right?
Oh, Miss Miller, how are you doing?
I thought that was him right there.
Thanks.
Outside the elevator. Pop it. Come here. He's like, don't make me beg. Put it back on. Let him do it for you. Just put the things up his nose. And then he can talk. Are they playing that opera music in his room for him, or are we just hearing it in the background? Joe? Proud of you.
What do you call 1,000 lawyers chained together at the bottom of the ocean?
A good start?
It's funny.
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy, okay?
It's even funnier when lawyers tell the joke, because it's like they know.
Night, son. Try to get some rest, okay? I love you, Andy.
Oh, you too, Joe.
And he's the baby, right? He's the...
Okay.
Don't worry, Tony.
See you tomorrow.
Andrew's the baby of the family.
Come on, sweetheart. It's all right.
I'm ready.
He's gonna let go. He's seen everybody he needs to see. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, you know. But he made it through the verdict, through the trial, and came out on top. yeah, the red ribbons. I think. Bless it. It's a lot of things to discuss with this movie. It never said it was inspired by true events or that this was a true story, meaning like there was a lawyer that was wrongfully gotten rid of and then another lawyer that doesn't believe in this whole like his lifestyle, but then ends up helping him because he is a lawyer, and then just slowly starts to, like, I was wondering, is that based off of, you know what I mean, like is it loosely based off of that, or because I know situations like this had to have happened all the time. Nobody knew about AIDS. It came to be, and it was on the news, and then they were like, it's spreading. People weren't sure how it started. Transfusions were like, they, somebody was donating blood, didn't know they had it. But like in this corona environment that we have, I think this was a good time for me to see this film, because with the corona stuff dying down finally, it's 2022 now, and I can identify a little bit with that part of it, because all the masks and 6 feet apart, they weren't sure if it was airborne, if it was in our food, if it was everybody was freaking out. But with AIDS, I remember in the 80s it being really new, talked about. I never really understood it. And then you get older and you start realizing the effect and the toll that the people that got the disease, no matter how they got it, so it messes with your immune system, and then you just eventually, everything shuts down, almost like a cardiac arrest, but with your whole body. Everything shuts down eventually, because that last day in court was his, I was like, oh. But the deterioration of it, and seeing someone that you love have to go through that, like, but I think if you contract the virus of HIV, they can stop it. Like if you're tested, they can stop it. And they still run an HIV. I think they still run all those tests if you want to donate blood or do whatever. This was a really good movie. These actors were so young. I think this said 1993. I enjoyed, of course, the actors, and most of the movie they were together acting, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to be like a story over here and a story over there, even though we went to Denzel's house and the baby and when he would go home. But it was needed, because we needed to see his lifestyle, and he had just had a baby, and then his wife did. Raga, awesome movie, awesome choice, really. Thank you for giving me this to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it with me if you have never seen it. And they just named the movie Philadelphia, of where it took place. Because that was also in the back of my mind. I didn't know if that was going to mean something. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was asking about a true story and stuff, because, like, was a law passed there? And, like, this all started in Pennsylvania, where we just, like, said no. And this, you know what I mean? Because Philadelphia, so that was very clever. Thank y'all for watching this with me. Thank y'all for your support, your endless support. The more I need it, the more y'all are there, and I appreciate it. And I want to be there for y'all too. Just know that. Even when I'm on my break, I'll reach out and check in with y'all, and I want to try and get some Zoom movie watches or something going when that'll start in June. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Until the next movie and the next time.